What it is, Philly. It's your boy Sam Wilson, and y'all know what my job is. Y'all already know. It's your boy Sam Wilson. In the absence of Sam, we're Sam and Sam, and our job is to set the record straight. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I hope everybody out there is being well. And I'm here to talk about the 20th pick of the Philadelphia Eagles in yesterday's draft. Now, folks, there are a lot of Eagles fans and people on particular radio stations that I refuse to mention that are happy about the pick of Makai Lemon last night at number 20. But I'm an individual who knows football. I've been watching football for a long time, and I have my own opinion about the pick last night. And what I'm here to tell y'all is that from my own personal perspective and opinion, and it's my opinion, that wasn't a good pick last night for that particular position in regard to what the Eagles need. Not Makai Lemon, not because Makai Lemon is not a good player, but because of the fact that there are other players you could have gotten at that position trading up for. And from my perspective, I felt that if you were going to trade up for a player and give Dallas 2 fourth-round picks to get up, then along with your particular 23, then what you do is you go get a guy like Kenyon Sadiq. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that got me last night, is that Howard Roseman was willing to trade up for Makai Lemon, a slot receiver, essentially, folks, as opposed to trading up or giving up more assets to move up to get to the space in number 16 to get one individual in Kenyon Sadiq, a generational player. I don't agree with the pick because I don't believe that a slot receiver is going to work in regard to getting him the ball and getting him on the field per what they need him to be per the particular pick. And what I'm saying is this: you picked him at 20. You gave up assets to get him, which means that now you're going to have to find a way to incorporate him in the offense. And he doesn't play outside. I don't really care what anyone says or you hear people say. He doesn't play outside primarily. He's an inside slot receiver who really is not that fast. He has good hands. He's tough. We heard all that stuff. And I'm not saying that he's a bad player. I'm just saying that he isn't what Philly needed at that position. Not if you're going to replace A.J. Brown, folks. And what I don't understand is how all these folks out here are jumping around screaming about how great of a pick it was. To me, it was not a good pick. I'm not saying that that Makai Lemon isn't a good player. What I'm saying is that was not a good pick for what the Eagles needed at that particular position of 23, and then how we trading up to 20 to get him. You don't trade up to 20 to get Makai Lemon, folks. You just don't do it. You don't do it. And a good example of that was last night. I was watching a syndicate that I watch with a couple of reporters, Philadelphia reporters, and one of the reporters, I don't want to mention his name, he asked a question about the pick last night. And he asked the question of name me a wide receiver that has come from under Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley is the current head coach of USC, where Makai Lemon has come from. The reporter asked the other gentleman who was on the Zoom with him, name me a USC wide receiver that has come from under Lincoln Riley that has been super impactful in the NFL today. Name him. Name him. Name me him. And again, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Makai isn't a good player or isn't going to be a good player, but the Eagles have to, there just seems to be a lack of understanding of what they really need in regard to replacing A.J. Brown or putting receivers on the field that is going to make this offense explosive. I don't know what problem Howie Roseman has with speed. I don't know what it is about speed receivers that he just doesn't like, or guys that can really stretch the field and give defenses problems. So you can, you could bring Makai Lemon in, you could scheme things and do this and do that and do the other. But the bottom line is that you have a Devonta Smith here, you have a Dallas Goedert here, And I heard someone on a radio station earlier today saying, well, you got a guy who's going to make catches on third down. You have a guy now who's going to get open on third down. Well, wasn't that Smitty's job? Smitty was one of the major third down pass catching receivers on our team, along with Dallas Goedert. So then you bring in a kid, so you waste the 20th pick. You waste 2 number 4s to move up to 20 to go get a receiver that essentially does the same thing that Smitty does and Dallas Goedert does, which is catch the ball on third down. And then I also hear everyone talking about, oh, he's going to be throwing, oh, he's going to be routes are going to be run across the middle now, where hopefully the quarterback can get him the ball, I'm here to set the record straight about the mindset of most people when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles. And this may just be an assumption on my part, but I'm growing weary of this particular mindset that I feel that most people have in wanting to see Jalen Hurts fail more than they want to see the Philadelphia Eagles succeed and win. That's the way I feel about the pick, because I heard it this morning on a radio station referencing that. Well, we'll see what the quarterback can do now. It's ridiculous, because all of us who are Eagles fans should be in this to see the team succeed, not to see the team fail, to see every player succeed, not to see any player fail. And to me, it doesn't make any sense that they love the pick because it's going to either expose the quarterback as a good quarterback or not. That's ridiculous. You get the pick because it's what the team need at that particular spot. We all talked about Devonta Smith and wanting to see him explode. We all talked about that. You got Hollywood Brown. You just went and got Wicks from Green Bay. So what are we doing with all of these wide receivers? And what is the plan, folks? That's what I want to know as I prepare to end this video. I've been watching the Eagles for a long time, folks. I'm telling you, I didn't just get here. I didn't just get here. There are a lot of guys, content creators, that just got here. I may not have been a content creator as long as they have, but I've been watching football longer than they have. I'll tell you that much. And what I'm saying is that I understand this game. And that pick last night really upset me, because I felt like we blew an opportunity to get a safety or a generational player like a Kenyon Sadiq. We blew the opportunity last night to draft a pass rusher. There were pass rushers you could have drafted at 20 or stayed at 23 and drafted, as opposed to giving dollars 2 of our picks. My job is to set the record straight, folks. I don't go along with the get along with what everyone else says. I have my own opinion because I have an understanding about football, and I have an idea, at least, of what should work with the Philadelphia Eagles. So this your boy, Sam Wilson. Again, setting the record straight about that draft pick last night, and the record that needed to be stated is the fact that that was a wasted pick last night. And we're going to find out this coming season. We're going to find out when the Eagles try to figure out how to get this boy on the field and get this boy some production, because they have to now justify the pick. Please like and subscribe as you all do, and comment on this video. I love to hear your comments, and I will make sure that I get back to you. And until next time, y'all stay up, man. And this is your boy, Sam Wilson, in the absence of young Sam, setting the record straight with the Philadelphia Eagles. And as always, you already know it, man. Go Birds, baby. Go Birds. Peace.